Welcome to WSJ After Hours. In honor of the Summer Olympics, our search for classic British cocktails continues. James Bond is as famous for his dashing good looks as he is for his tasting cocktails. This week we came down to the Nomad Hotel to find out how to make the Vesper Martini. It's a cocktail that made its debut in the very first Bond book, Casino Royale.
Dry martini.
Oui, monsieur.
Wait. 3 measures of Gordon's, 1 of vodka, half a measure of quinoa lily, shake it over rice, and then add a thin slice of lemon peel.
We're going to create a Vesper Martini for you today. Invented actually by Ian Fleming, the author of James Bond, made famous in Casino Royale in the 1950s. So it's actually pretty rare to create a cocktail within a book. This is the first one and the only one that I know of that is actually created by an author for a book. Mr. Bond said he likes his martinis large, very strong, very cold, and very well made. So we're going to take a few of those things and integrate that into this drink. So the first thing we're going to use, unfortunately, quinoa lily is not available anymore. So the best representation of that would be Cocchi Americano. Lillet removed sort of the quinine years ago, and Cocchi is not the first of its kind, one of its kind that's reintroducing quinine and becoming a real quinoa. So we're going to do half an ounce of that, as Mr. Bond said. And then we're going to do 1 ounce of Absolut Vodka. And then, unlike Mr. Bond, I like my cocktails balanced. Also very well made, but not as strong. I like them to taste really good. So we're only going to do 2 ounces of Beefeater instead of the 3. Beefeater being iconic and classic London dry gin. And then, so Mr. Bond asked for a cocktail well made, so we're actually going to do that. Instead of shaking it, like he informed his bartender, we're actually going to stir the cocktail to achieve the correct dilution and temperature. So we're going to stir the cocktail just to achieve the proper dilution and temperature. And as Mr. Bond, we both like the cocktail really cold. The only way you know to stop stirring is by taste. So a lot of people say, oh, 500 turns to the right, 1 to the left. There is no real answer. It all varies on the ice and the temperature of your spirits and the temperature of the glass. So I recommend to taste a few times as you're making it, just to make sure it's at the right temperature and at the place that you want it to be. And for me, it's perfect right now. I'm gonna finish it off, a twist of a lemon. There you have your Vesper Martini.
If you like the drink or you have any suggestions, do get in touch. Send me a tweet. This is Elva Ramirez for WSJ After Hours.